Well, here I am to present our most current market update. And I thought I'd start with a question we're asked most frequently by everyone we come across, and that is, what is the current state of the market? Now, our way of answering that really comes in three ways. First of all, in hearing Cameron Bagri, Chief Economist of the ANZ Bank, talking recently, he said the most obvious trend that he could see is that there is no trend at all, when we would tend to agree. Secondly, in hearing media commentary on the national radio in recent stories, they suggest that the market is very soft. There are a lot of people, there is a shortage of jobs, and there's actually an acute shortage of talent. And so we'd also agree with that view. And thirdly, I came across a model at the recent Conference HR Leaders Forum, and it suggested that the model that most describes the market is the Volcker model, which is all about volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. So to frame this presentation about the four trends that we're seeing permeating the market at the moment, I thought we'd start off with a quote that I caught the other day that I thought you would be interested in too. We've certainly seen a variety of information requests so far this year which demonstrates the complexity businesses are experiencing with recruitment and talent identification. Now, the requests have been about employment branding, of course they've been about salary reviews, one of the most frequent has been outplacement support, which comes as unfortunately no surprise, and is carried on to workforce planning. And here's a scary thought. According to McKinsey, in the year 2020, there will be 85 million jobs that will not be able to be filled globally. So to cut to the chase, trend one, workforce planning. Now, according to Capable Auckland, less than 10% of Auckland businesses are doing any form of workforce planning. Now, as far as we're concerned, that is risk management, not an action, and it needs to be addressed urgently. With the acute skills shortages that New Zealand is facing at the moment and will in the next few years, it is really important organisations take time to take stock and identify the talent that they need to sustain their businesses long term. So our advice is plain and simple: get workforce planning, and if you need assistance, please don't hesitate to call us. Now, trend number two is quite simply about the art and science of recruitment. This is about search, and the reason for this is because candidates are telling us resoundingly that rather than opt in and apply for roles on job boards as they have done traditionally, they would much prefer that these positions were offered to them. So what that's meant for us here at Frog Recruitment is that we've had to hone our skills, develop our capability, add our databases for mining, and really understand how to reach that passive audience. It's enjoyable work, it's dynamic work, and it's bringing a whole new flavour to the recruitment industry. Now, trend number three is all about social media. We hear about it, we read about it, we use it, it's part of our lives, and it cannot be ignored. Now, I was speaking with an HR practitioner the other day who told me very strongly that they would much prefer not to be involved with Facebook and Twitter, but they understood LinkedIn. Now, our advice to any practitioner in today's market is that you have to be across this stuff. This is where the workforce is going, this is how people like to communicate. It cannot be ignored, in fact it must be enrolled into your daily work activity. Now, at Frog, we've recently launched a Facebook app and also a mobile phone app. And we've done this quite simply to give our clients the edge when it comes to attracting a passive candidate audience. So what it means is that as people have a moment, they can grab their time and quickly browse to see what is on offer. It's active, it's fast, it's accessible, and it's essential. And as far as we're concerned, we're delighted to have this type of tool available to our clients. Now, the fourth trend is about video. Video, video, video. Now, we've been using video here as part of our recruitment offering for the last few years, and it works. Quite simply, it is dynamic and it works. It creates cut through, it adds interest, and it really draws people to employer brands and engages them in the recruitment process. Now, some of the stats you might be interested in knowing is that every day, 340,000 years of online video is watched, 68% of viewers share their video, and having a video on your landing page of your website makes it 53% more likely to be found. It's powerful. And here's another statistic just to really waken you up as to the use of video. 85% of consumers are more likely to purchase a product or service if they've seen it on video. So we use this content in all ways: video signatures, video position descriptions, profiles of organisations, talking heads talking about their organisation, engaging, enlightening and bringing people into their world so that they want to engage with that employment brand. We welcome you to the world of video. We're confident in this medium, and please, if you need any assistance, don't hesitate to make contact. So in conclusion, I have one hint for you, and that is quite simply, teach your hiring managers how to hire. Never before has this been so relevant and so important inside organisations. It's not a slapdash kind of give it a go, I'll do my best on the day, go through the CV for 45 minutes type of activity that we're talking about. We're talking about purposeful, behavioural, smart, structured, well-presented and well-constructed interviews that your hiring managers need to be doing for your organisation so that you have the very best high calibre talent inside your doors and not inside your competitors.